Hey YouTube, and today is one of my videos where I make a first impression of a tobacco, and it's one of the tobaccos that Martin Pipe and MG sent me. It's one of a series of Lakelands, and today's Lakeland is Bob's Chocolate Flake. Now, I'd say if you were first trying Lakelands, this would be a good one to pick, because it's not very Lakelandy and it's very subtle. They get you used to this sort of flavours and then go slightly stronger and do it step by step rather than jump in with a full-on Lakeland. I'd say it was a good way to start, and especially if you're an aromatic smoker, because this has got a subtle chocolatey flavour. Now this consists of Virginia, burley with a little bit of latakia, not very much latakia, and let's see what it's like. I'll put down my pipe, and no, it's got a very subtle floral note to this. Now, herbal notes as well. A slight touch of sage, but very gentle. And there's another dried herb smell which I can't quite put my finger on it. Very similar to sage, but subtly different. And then you get the chocolatey smell. It's I'd say it was a cocoa smell with a slight alcohol tinge. Now, some people say it's got a hint of whiskey about it, but I don't think so. There's a chocolate liqueur that's made in Germany or Austria called Black Mozart. Mozart Black, sorry. And it's got very subtle hints of that, because it's a sort of chocolatey liqueur drink. So you get that hint of alcohol with a slightly bitter astringent cocoa taste. It's slightly malty. I think it's very pleasant. Now, like the video, they can divide opinion, Lakelands, but I think they're worth trying. Try something like this to start with, and like I said, work your way up to the very strong stuff, like I'm doing, because I haven't had a lot of experience with Lakelands myself, and I thought I'd try them this summer. Give them a fair crack of the whip. Yes, it's very pleasant. It's got slight sweet tones. You can slightly smell the burleys. You don't really smell the rest of the tobaccos, but you do catch elements of the burley flavour. Now, I've already started this, and you did get a slight sweetness from the Virginias to start with, and chocolatey tones, but there's subtle chocolatey tones in this, so I shall relight. Now, you do get those chocolatey notes. You don't really notice the latakia in it. I think that's more to support the chocolatey flavour. The burleys are coming through quite nicely though. I'd say it was predominantly a burley mix, like the previous Lakeland. I'd say they're probably African burleys in this, like Peterson's use. It tastes very similar to the Peterson's burleys, so I've got a sneaking suspicion they are the African burleys, probably Zimbabweans, like the Peterson's use. It's got a very similar Peterson-y burley taste, a bit like the burleys they use in 3Ps and University Flake, but with that Lakelandy, slightly Lakelandy herby taste and the chocolate taste came through. Yes, I'm enjoying this actually. No, I was always slightly put off by Lakelands, but I feel like I should broaden my horizons more when it comes to tobaccos and give them a go. Don't rely on other people's opinions on tobacco reviews, especially tobacco reviews. It's a bit hit and miss at the best of times. There can be a bit too much groupthink with tobacco reviews. When something gets a superb review, it tends to everybody seems to write the same things about it. Hmm. I'm getting a slightly malty flavours coming through now. There's a drink in this country called Ovaltine, and it's got slightly Ovaltine elements rather than full on chocolate. Hmm. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. With this and the other Lakelands, I'm suggesting you pair these with different drinks. And one of the drinks I'm suggesting to pair this with is another stout. I'm going to choose all stouts with these Lakeland series. And the stout I've chosen comes from Suffolk in England. It's from a small brewer called St Peter's, and it's a cream stout. I think the nature of this stout, with its slight cream element and those tastes of the malts and the slight astringency, will go very well with this tobacco. It's a very good. It's a very good stout. This. There we go. There. We'll put him down now, nice and safe. There we go. Or another alternative would be a coffee. I'd say a coffee drink rather than a hot coffee. And I think you may lose some of the chocolate elements slightly, but the flavours complement very well. I've already tried it on my first bowl, and it went quite well. I'd say it'd go quite well after you've had lunch or something. Not dinner really, but something light and a coffee drink and some of this Bob's chocolate flake, I think would go down well. Another alcoholic alternative would be some rum. I've chosen the Havana Club, which is a Cuban rum. I think a nice Appleton Estate would go well with this. Or I'd say a dark grey and nephew would go quite well with this. But at the moment, I think the Havana Club is working out quite well for me with this tobacco. Try and avoid soft drinks with it and sparkling drinks. You need something with a bit of depth and character. Nothing too sweet. Oh. If you can think of a drink that would go well with Lakeland tobacco, other than those two, put it down in the comments below, and we can all learn something. Oh well, that's it for now. I'd say I like this tobacco. See ya!